What if I told you that one of the world's oldest superfoods was discovered by accident? That creamy, tangy delight sitting in your fridge. Yeah, yogurt. It's not just a breakfast staple. It's an ancient scientific marvel that dates back over 7,000 years, and its journey through time might just surprise you. Welcome to Legendary Feasts, where we uncover the incredible stories behind the dishes we take for granted. Today, we're diving deep, not into your modern yogurt cup, but into clay pots buried beneath the sands of Mesopotamia, the cold steppes of Central Asia, and even the tombs of ancient Egypt. Yogurt is more than food, it's living history. A scientific, cultural, and culinary phenomenon that fed empires, healed bodies, and even carried sacred meanings. So grab your spoon, because we're about to stir through layers of tradition, microbiology, and cultural identity. Let's rewind to a time before cities, before refrigeration, before recipes. Somewhere on the Central Asian steppes, nomadic tribes relied on their livestock for survival, meat, hides, and especially milk. But milk spoils fast in the heat. And when stored in animal skin pouches, often goat or camel stomachs, something unusual began to happen. The milk didn't rot. It transformed. The natural enzymes in the animal skin and the wild ambient bacteria combined forces. The milk curdled and thickened into something sour, yet refreshing. Tangy, but rich. What those early herders had stumbled upon wasn't spoilage. It was fermentation. A natural miracle. Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Streptococcus thermophilus. These names may sound like something from a biology textbook, but to ancient peoples, they were invisible allies, microbes that broke down lactose and created lactic acid. This acid not only thickened the milk, it preserved it. A portable, nourishing, gut-friendly food source for long journeys. This was nature's first probiotic experiment. Discovered by accident, perfected by tradition. To ancient civilizations, yogurt wasn't just food. It was a form of wellness. Even spiritual protection. In ancient India, Ayurvedic texts written over 2,000 years ago describe yogurt, or dadi, as cooling, grounding, and vital for digestion. It was often mixed with honey, herbs, or rice and prescribed to balance the body's dosas. In the Middle East, the famed 10th century Persian physician Avicenna recommended yogurt to cleanse the gut and treat inflammation. Long before germ theory, healers understood something profound. A healthy gut means a healthy body. Even the Greeks used yogurt therapeutically. The term oxygala described a sour milk eaten with honey. Hippocrates himself may have seen its value in restoring balance to the body. And what about Egypt? Tombs of nobles contained jars that once held a yogurt-like substance, perhaps intended to nourish the soul in the afterlife. Was yogurt seen as a purifier? A sacred food that bridged this world and the next? Archaeology suggests. As empires rose, yogurt spread. The Turkic tribes gave it a name, yoğurt, meaning to thicken or curdle. It became a daily staple, often paired with meat dishes or used to cool spicy stews. But it was more than nutrition. It was culture. By the time of the Ottoman Empire, yogurt had become a delicacy. It was served at royal banquets, gifted in diplomacy, and traded along the Silk Road, evolving in flavor and preparation as it met new palates. In Bulgaria, yogurt became a national treasure. Their strain of Lactobacillus bulgaricus was so potent that modern science isolated and patented it. Yogurt didn't just survive, it adapted. From Greek-strained yogurt to Persian mast, Turkish ayran, Indian dahi, and Middle Eastern labneh, each culture shaped yogurt into a symbol of its identity. Fast forward to the early 20th century. Enter Elie Mechnikov, a Russian-born Nobel laureate working at the Pasteur Institute in Paris. He was fascinated by why certain groups like Bulgarian villagers lived longer, healthier lives. His theory: yogurt. He linked their longevity to the bacteria in their daily yogurt intake, especially lactic acid bacteria that kept harmful gut microbes in check. Thanks to Mechnikov, yogurt went from folk remedy to scientific revolution. The health food movement embraced it. Commercial brands were born. And suddenly, this once accidental food became a billion-dollar wellness product. Probiotics, gut flora, immunity boosters. All buzzwords we use today, rooted in a discovery made by ancient herders under the open sky. Today, yogurt sits in grocery stores around the globe, in more forms than ever. Greek, Icelandic, plant-based, drinkable, frozen, flavored. But strip it all down, and at its core, it's the same: milk, microbes, time. So while the packaging may change, the power of fermentation, and the wisdom of the ancients, still lives in every spoonful. Now here's something to chew on. What's the oldest food in your kitchen that has a story? Yogurt may be 7,000 years old, but there are others. Drop it in the comments, whether it's vinegar, miso, sourdough, or something else. We'd love to hear your fermented favorites. And if you're fascinated by how food carries culture, history, and science across time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow food history fans. Yogurt isn't just a mixture of milk and bacteria. It's a time capsule. A story passed from generation to generation, from ancient herders to modern microbiologists. It nourished nomads, healed empires, and now it's sitting quietly on your breakfast table, whispering a history most have forgotten. So the next time you peel open that foil lid, pause for a moment. You're not just eating yogurt. You're tasting survival, science, and soul. A spoonful of human ingenuity, still alive after 7,000 years. Subscribe Legendary Feasts for more hidden histories behind everyday bites. Until next time, stay curious, stay hungry for knowledge.